Barcelona.
So it's a language learning app,
Okay.
and I think the target audiences will be language learners,
Expats.
expats, and travelers.
Travelers, okay, and then yeah, okay, perfect. So I haven't looked up any of those hashtags, but let's take a look right now. And so my target audience, people who like to read, and there's like a hashtag am reading, is a big one on Instagram, or like my bookshelf. There's like all sorts of different things, but I also kind of, because right now I do a lot of my own writing, and so I'm also targeting other authors there's like a big author community. But let's say the people who are actually going to buy my book are readers. So that's what I'm focusing on. Mm-hmm. So if we go to Instagram and we go to the search bar, let me click on the search. You're going to write in language learner or language learning, and I'm going to write in am reading. Yeah. And we're going to go to the hashtags. Exactly. And then you can see, sorry, just if you go back a screen, you can see how popular they are, right?
Yep.
And so this one, am reading erotica, am reading dystopian, only 126 people. That's a little too narrow. We want to be in like the multiple thousands. Yeah. So start at the top
language learning is the top one.
Okay, perfect. So then there's two. This is divided into two. There's the top 3, 6, 9. Yeah, the top 9 most popular posts, and then there's the most recent. Now, it depends, right? If you want to go and if you go to the top post, one of the top posts, how many likes does it have?
180.
180. So that's not even that bad. If it had like 10,000 likes, there's no point in engaging with this person because they're not going to see it. You're going to want to choose, so let's start with the top posts, okay? Right. Just pick the one that's most visually appealing to you. Okay, I'm going to say... Okay, so look at the image. What stood out about that to you?
It kind of looked like a flashcard.
Yep. Anyone else feeling a bit peckish today? Word of the day. So that might be a good hashtag to follow. So that's something we're picking up. B, this does look like a hashtag, and then click on the comments to see them all. Keep those daily tips. They're great. Yeah, I learned this word in Britain. If we go up. I am, but I'm on a diet. Ha 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 ha. So we've got people who are joking, people who are just going yes, and then keep those daily tips up. They're great. And I learned this word in Britain. I guess they mean English. Those two people seem like people who might be language learners.
Actually, I found foreign language.
Foreign language, perfect.
I think that's more into the closer to the stuff that we're doing. There's flashcards.
Yep. They're not as beautiful as yours. So just because you're scrolling down, there's the top ones. That's where you're going to find people who are interested. Like they've sought out theoretically these hashtags, right? And they're adding in 2 cents. That's a good way to find, not only to add your 2 cents there, but to find people who are in your target market. But then most recent, that's a little more, it's like the long end. It could be literally anything. And it's a good way, it's a really good place to look too, especially if you're looking at a hashtag like hashtag love. And the first one has 9 million comments or something. You're going to get lost in the, so it's like finding, we're both kind of a little more niche down than like fashion or makeup or video games or soccer, right? So we can kind of toggle in and out of both of those.
Okay.
So we don't have to say, so for this, let me just say, okay, Algonquin Books partner. Happy Release Date, a short story collection. I'm about halfway through this book. I'm going to like it and I say, which short story was your favorite? Thanks for the recommendation. Smiley face. Okay? So this has nothing to do with me, right? It has everything to do with the person. And I like short stories, so it feels authentic. And if she gives me a recommendation, she'll tell me why, and then I can see if I want to check it out. And so just something, it's like adding your 2 cents, or like this person's drinking coffee. Warmer days are on the way. I can comment. Summer dreaming, currently reading. And I can say something about which book was it? Which book are you reading? And I don't think it's possible to drink too much coffee. Too much coffee when you're reading a good book. Okay, this is not Perfect. Post.
Mm-hmm.
Done. But the rule generally is to spend 5 minutes 3 times a day, 5 minutes once a day, whatever it is, and go through at least 9 posts
Okay,
and add your 2 cents.
I see.
The more the better, but this is basically the strategy.
If right now I have pretty much nothing,
Mm-hmm.
should I start from adding, let's say 20 posts to my feed? So then when someone visits,
There's something to
it
see.
isn't empty, yeah.
Well, I think it's doing is better than not doing.
Mhm.
So maybe right now, instead of even commenting, just start adding people that you think are interesting.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So then they'll start coming up in your feed. So you'll start seeing what type of content they're posting, and then you'll be able to make better choices when posting. But you've got your first 9 posts up, so I think, 9.
Yeah.
And so I don't think it's bad to, if you had nothing, then I think for step 1 would be posting. But I don't think it's bad to spend 5 minutes a day. Once you have a posting schedule and posts going out, you can spend
Mhm.
15, 20, 30 minutes a day doing this. Because I know I Googled, what's the top hashtags for writers? I Googled that a while ago, and it came up with stuff that I had no idea. And I wouldn't have known if that's a beautiful picture.
From Egypt.
And you can say, see, there's a lot of,
skills. Yeah.
But you can-
Travelers.
yeah, travelers. And you go through the comments and you go look at those people. You basically want to go down the
Mm-hmm.
rabbit hole of language learners. You can see in this person's a big hashtagger. And for me, at least, it's epic reads, bookstagram, book lover, bibliophile, book addict. Now, these are all ones that I wouldn't have thought of myself. And now I can start going down that bookstagram. 17 million posts, right?
Mhm.
So this is a great place to start. Okay, that's the Spanish person.
We focus.
There you go. And there's tactics like the follow unfollow, or you can just try and like 50 times an hour or 20 times an hour, whatever, and you just like, and you'll build followers that way. But since you're I think the best way to do it is to leave comments and follow people you legitimately
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
like, and then obviously that's like the output, and then the input. Once people start liking and commenting on your stuff, you obviously engage with those people.
Mm-hmm.
But since you don't have anything right now, you have to go. It's all out.
Mm-hmm.
And when I am like, I want to post, but I don't have anything I want to write about, and I go on Pinterest and find something that I believe in, like a quote from someone I really like or a quote I like, but someone else has done the heavy lifting of writing it out or making
Mhm.
it. So that's how I hack my way to posting every day. But I would say, just for me building my brand, I appreciate people who are doing really well in the field that I'm kind of interested in doing really well in. So I repost with credit. Yeah. So what I do, I repost my favorite designers. Like I have a couple people that I really like, and I will post and I will comment. I will say in the post, I will say, I love this girl's work. Go check her out. There's a girl called The Writing and a girl called Cocorino, and I repost their stuff all the time because I legitimately like their work. And they come and they like my posts because they see that I've reposted them and I've like written something nice about them. But I repost memes, and I'm not going to give Fuck Jerry or the Fat Jew credit because it's not their meme either, right? But I have never been in this scenario. I mean, people might be like banging their fists on the table as I say this, but I have no skin in the game, and I've had my work stolen, I've had my work plagiarized, and my attitude is more like, if someone wants to do that, that's because they appreciated your work. And so when I do use someone else's work, I try and credit them when I can, but I post memes all the time and I just let it go. Follow people you legitimately like, comment things that you actually mean, and spend time on the platform. Because just going through that, you're learning the hashtags, you're seeing that there's other people who created flashcards, you had no idea. Or at least that it looked like this, right?
Like for example, this person, I can see that they're just creating those flashcards by themselves.
By themselves, yeah.
Why not reaching out and being like, hey,
Do you want to be a...
would you like to test my app?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Or even before that, you start following them.
Yeah.
You comment on some of their things, and maybe they'll come back to your page and it'll say, would you like, and you can have that in your description. Right?
Mhm.
It's a free app, and that's even, like, there's, both of those are great ways to do it.
Yeah.
But they're different. They're subtly different.